we're looking at, if you remember, we're
Yeah.
looking at
Right.
morphemes.
Morphine. Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking at morphemes, and we said that a morpheme is a short segment of a language that meets three basic criteria. So a morpheme is a short segment of a language that meets three basic criteria. So if these three criteria are there, then it means that that word is a morpheme. Number one, it is a word or a part of a word that has meaning. So it can be one word, it can be two words. Like we did a womanly.
Yeah.
So it can be two or one word divided into two. It can be one word or part of a word. So if it is a one word like eat, take,
Yeah.
or part of a word like he and a woman, okay? So
Yes.
it
Yeah.
means that it can be a more number two. It cannot be divided into smaller meaningful. So when I take a word like eat, I can't divide it again. So eat is a
Yes.
morpheme by itself because I cannot divide it. Okay,
Yeah.
it cannot be divided into smaller meaningful segments. Segment in part without changing its meaning or leaving a meaningless remainder. So remainder is when you take something away, that which is left. In English, you say remainder. That which
Remember.
one
Yeah.
is left. So what we are saying is that even if that word you can break the word into two, exactly, but if you break into two, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make meaning. It means that it's not a morpheme. If you divide the word, it should still make meaning. Like we say womanly, the ly makes the womanly becomes an adverb. So it's very, very important. Sorry, an adjective. Sorry.
An
The
adjective.
the last one, it says that it has relatively the same stable meaning in different verbal environments. So it means that the word should have same meaning in different verbal environments. So wherever we use that word, it should have the same meaning. So for example, when I say karate, karate is Japanese is karate. So when I say
Correct. Yeah.
karate, it means if I go to America or Australia, everywhere I go, in different verbal situation, it should be same meaning. Karate means using the parts of the body to fight. Okay, it
Yeah.
should have the same meaning. Then we look at free and bound morphemes. It was very simple. Then we said that the free morphemes, we said that we cannot break them into parts. We cannot break them into parts. We cannot separate them. The free morphemes are stuck together. They are a word which we cannot break into parts. The free morpheme. And
Yeah.
examples are eat, date, work. We did that. Then we look at the bound morpheme, opposite. So with the bound morpheme, we said that they are normally of two parts, the suffix and the prefix. Suffix and the prefix.
Surface and
So we
prefix.
look
Yeah.
example, the main word is called base or root word. We said that. Then also we look at aphysis, two types of aphysis.
Office.
We
Yeah.
look at
Surface. Surface
surface
and
and prefix. So
prefix.
that
Yeah.
one it was very simple, so I don't want to go over it again. Then
Yes.
after that, the last part we didn't look at, we are going to look at today. We are going to look at aphysis. We said we have two types of
Yeah.
aphysis. So we have the surface and prephysis. But
Yes.
these aphysis can also be divided into two again, according to their function. In English, we call something grammatical function. How do they work in grammar? Okay. So when I
Yeah.
say the boy is hungry, the boy is hungry. Or let me give you a simple one. I wrote the book. I wrote the book. I wrote the book. So
Wrote.
I is a subject, wrote is a verb, and book is a noun. Okay? So
Yes.
the function of wrote is that it is a subject of the it is a what is a is a verb. It functions as a verb, and it tells us about the subject, what the subject is doing. The subject wrote a book. So we call this grammatical function. So affixes can also have grammatical function. So number one, we are looking at the kinds of affixes, né? The kinds, not types, but the kinds of affixes. Number one, we have what we call derivational affixes. I'm going to write for you later on. I want to summarize it. So with the derivational affixes, the word English derivation, it means that something that comes from something. For example, if you are doing mathematics and we are saying 2 plus 2 equals to 4. So we use some symbol, plus and equal symbol. So this symbol came because we want to put some numbers together. So we call these two symbols derivational. Derivational means something coming out from something. How did you derive your answer? It's from the word derive. How did you derive? How did you get your answer? That's the meaning. So, so for example, I'm going to give you a word and I can explain to you. So when I give a word like garden, okay, a word like garden, garden means it's a place, okay. But when I add er, I want to use a whiteboard. Sorry, let me use a whiteboard. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, why? What's the problem? Why it's moving? Check my distance is moving.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to. Why? Okay. Why? Ah, no, I'll fix it. Okay. Oh, let me use another one. I downloaded today, but it's giving me some problem. Let me see. I can use another one. Let me use the paint for some time. Oh, I just downloaded this and it's giving me a problem. Let me use the paint. ER. Is that okay? Can you see that?
Oh, yes, I can see.
Good. Oh, that's the highest. So ER. So when I have a word like garden, I want to explain garden.
Garden. Yeah.
So garden is a place. It's a place, okay? But when I add ER, I'll get gardener.
Gardener. Yeah, gardener.
Gardener. So this one is a person. So you see that there's a difference. I have gardener and garden. So this garden is a base, we call it base or root word, okay?
Yes.
Base or root word. And I added the word na, gardener. So I added na. So I added the ER. So the ER changes garden as a place to a person. So gardener is a person, okay?
Yeah. Yes.
Good. So we call this one derivational morpheme. We are talking about morpheme, still talking about morpheme, or derivational affixes. Okay, affix.
Yes. Yeah.
Let me write it here so that. Let me use another color. Sorry. Affix. Okay.
Affix. Yeah.
There we have two types. We have the suffix and prefix. Oh, sorry. Prefix. Okay.
Yes.
So we call this one derivational because we got this from garden. Derivation is getting something from. We get water from pipe. So water is derivational. Okay. We get heat from sun. heat is derivational. We get from. So we got gardener from garden. Therefore, the word garden is derivational. But if you look at affixes, and we're talking about derivational, let me write the word here, derivational, so now you can understand.
Yes.
I'm checking my I want to get a new good. Don't save. Okay. I want to get something. So watch here. Okay, watch here. So now I'm talking about derivation. Derivation. Okay.
Derivation. Yeah. Okay.
Derivation. So if you look at derivation, watch this. You see that the word gardener is coming from the word garden. So gardener is derivation. And derivational affixes, they are many. In English, they are like 99% of the words we use in English. Okay? We have two types of affixes, derivational and inflational. Inflational, that one is very simple, so I'll go to that. So derivational means you are getting a word from another word. Garden become gardener. Comfort become comforter. Comforter is a person. Comfort is a verb. Okay? Hi, so it's like that. Profession is a job. Professional is a person. Okay.
Yeah.
So 99% of the words are derivational, and only eight are inflational. So today our main topic is we want to learn the inflational. These are very important. One more time. With the two kinds of affixes, we have derivational and inflational. But with the derivational, they are like more than 99%, okay, of the words that we use, the affixes words we use. Only 8 of them, not percent, only 8. 8 are inflational, okay? Now let me go through them so that I can give you the examples. We take them one after the other. I want to read some place to you. So listen. An affix can be either derivational or inflational. Then derivational affixes serve to alter, one more time, serve to alter, that means change, serve to alter the meaning of a word by building on a base. Okay, you understand it? So what he's saying is that this is very simple. What he's saying is that derivational affixes change the meaning of a word when you are building on the base. So the base word is garden. Then if I want to build on garden, I'm going to get gardener.
Garden.
So this is the base or root word or roots. Okay? Base or root word. And you see that the base word is garden, means place. But when I build on this, I'll get gardener. So it changes from place to a person. So that's the meaning of derivation. Okay, there are many, 99%, more than that. Then, in the example of words that with prefixes and suffixes above, the addition of the prefix an, that is an, un, to healthy. Or, okay, let me give you an example of what he's trying to say. So what he's saying is very simple. Another example, second example, okay? Second example is the word healthy. Healthy. Some people say healthy.
Healthy.
Depending on how you pronounce it, healthy or healthy. So this is healthy. So this word healthy, if I want to use, there are two ways I can build on this. We call building. There are two ways. One is to use a prefix. I want you to get this. Another is to use a suffix. If I want to build this word, okay? When we use a gardener, I use the back, which is a suffix. Now, this time I'm going to use the prefix front. So I'm going to use the word Then I'll bring the healthy. Unhealthy. Oh, sorry.
Unhealthy. Unhealthy.
Unhealthy.
Yeah.
Unhealthy. Okay. So this is still derivational. Why?
Yes.
Because we picked it from the word healthy and we build on it with prefix. There's a prefix. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Yeah.
healthy
Yeah.
means you are good. Your health condition is good. But if I say unhealthy, it means that it is not good. So this one changed to good to not good. So this one is
Yes.
good. And this one is not good.
Not good.
So we
Yeah.
call this one derivational. Now let's go quickly into the inflational. The inflational you have to write down somewhere. I already sent a note to you. So inflational, that's the main thing we want to discuss, né? That's it.
Yes.
So inflational, we have 8. We are going to take them one after the other. Okay. The first one is S. I'll be very simple and quick. S. Okay. Do you
Yes.
know
Yeah.
when you add S to a word, like say example a noun, if I have a word like cow,
Cow.
okay,
Yeah. Cow. Yes.
don't worry if I make a mistake, don't worry. Here I'm not doing grammar, so don't come to the grammar. I want to do explanation, okay? So if I want to make it more, I will say cows. I'll add S.
House. Yes.
They become many. So if I write an in
House.
pen, it's a
Oh.
noun. When I add the
Yeah.
S,
Open.
pens, it
Yes.
become many. So you change the item from one item to many items. So we call it a noun plural. Okay? We call it a noun plural. Are you okay? Okay, Dajobo.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
good. So this one is called, I put it at the back of the word, right? At the back. So it is called surface.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And so we are talking about,
Surface.
let me clear
Yes.
this. Yeah, we are talking about inflational, let me write it here for you. We are talking about inflational affix or affixes.
Professional offices.
Inflational affixes. Ne? So we have only eight of them. Number one, we only talk about is S. So we call it a plural noun or noun plural. So when you add S to a noun, it changes from one item to many items. That one simple, okay? Then let's go to number two. So number two, we are talking about another S again. We have three types of S in English. This lesson is very, very important. Nobody will teach you. Very, very important. So listen carefully. The first S is called the plural S, changing a word to many. And the second one is called possessive. Possessive. So let me write it here for you. Possessive. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Possessive. Good. Okay. So for example, if I write the word teacher,
Teacher. Yes.
then I want to
Teacher.
do the possessive at the teachers.
Yes. 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 Yeah.
This doesn't mean that many teachers. It still means one teacher. It means teachers book.
Yes. Yes.
Teachers
Teacher. Good book.
sensei
Yeah.
no.
Yes. Yes.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
So we call
Yeah.
this one possessive. Okay. Possessive. So this
Policy.
is called noun possessive. Now teacher is a noun. So we call this
Now.
noun possessive.
Now.
So the
Policy.
first
Yes. Yes.
S is called noun plural, and this one is called noun possessive. Let's look at the third one, number three, another S. So the last S, which I'm going to talk about, is used as singular verb. Sorry, is used as verb present tense. Okay, that is
Yeah.
this. If you want to use he, she, it, let me write it for so I can understand. He, oh, I want to change the color. So color is not changing. Why? Check them out there.
Yes.
Oh, it's okay here. Sorry. Ah, hey, what a magic! What happened? I can't change my color. Check my this Shana. Huh? Why? Ah, okay. 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 So she, he, it. Okay. When you
Yes.
use this in English, we always have to add s to the verb. So she come. No, we have to add s. Comes.
Comes. Yes.
Okay. He comes. It comes. We call it third personal plural singular. Third personal. We have first personal plural, which is I. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
We have second personal, which is you. This is singular. Then I singular, you singular. We have two yous. You plural and you singular. Okay. Then we have the third personal plural, which is she, he, and it. So these are called singular pronouns. Tangible.
Yes. No.
And another one that we have is called the plural. Sorry. Huh? Okay. I have to learn how to use this. Sorry. The another one is called plural, which is first one is we. Okay.
Yeah.
We. Okay. And the second one is you. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And the last one is they.
They.
So we call this one plural. Okay. Plural pronouns.
Plural. Yeah.
So this is called first plural pronoun, second plural pronoun, and third plural pronoun. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Just like we have the I, you, and it, she, and he.
She. Yeah.
This is third personal singular,
Yes.
second personal singular, and first personal singular.
Yeah.
Okay. So we added s to the verb because we are using the verb in their third singular pronoun. Okay. So that's how we add the s. So with the inflational morphemes and the inflational affixes, we have three s's. The first s is for noun. We did noun plural to change the noun to plural, like pen, pens, pencil, pencils. Okay, erasers, oranges. Then the second one was we said that it is used for noun possessive. Possessive. Okay, and the last one is for third personal singular pronoun. So that's okay. So let's go to the next one. This is very simple. I'll give you the note again so that you can study more. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Good. So the next one is we are going to look at ing. Do you know that we add ing to a word? Good. So if I had a word like age, because it ends with ye, if I want to add ing, it depends on the country. If it is America, we cannot write it this way. America, we have to cancel this e and write aging.
Yeah.
Okay. In British, it's not. So in British, we have to write aging. This in British. Yeah. Okay, let me go to the dictionary. Okay, let me go through the dictionary so that we can understand. Many people don't know this. So let me just use it. I'll use the American dictionary and the British dictionary. Let me use the Oxford Online Dictionary. Okay, I'm using Oxford. Watch this. And let me use Advanced Oxford. Have you seen it? Have you seen the spelling?
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen?
Yeah.
Age, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Many people don't know this. So let me go to the American dictionary. Now I'm going to use a simple American dictionary. Many. So let me use the Merriam-Webster. If we don't find it, then I have to use the long band. America, they have many dictionaries. This American dictionary, olden days, Kashino American dictionary.
Yeah.
Okay. So with American dictionary, the E is not there.
Oh,
Have you seen it? Have you seen it?
Aging. Yeah.
So American English and British English is different, completely, the 100% different. Okay,
Yeah.
good. So let's go to spoken English in America and British is different, spelling is different, grammar is different, everything is different, entirely different. Okay, so I think this one is okay. ING is not difficult. So more, we are saying that affixes are words that we add to a base word, a root word. Like Japan, we have masu, tabemas. So I can say
Yes.
tabe master. So we change tabemas to tabe
Yeah.
master. We added something, but it still has the same meaning. Meaning has it means to eat. Okay. So English also we have same thing. So when I have the word age and I add ing, become aging. That
Yeah.
job. Very
Yes.
good. So this one that I added makes it inflational, what do you call it? Affix. So what is the word inflational? Inflational means that involving a change in form. Inflational means a change in form. So if I have water and I put the water into the
Yeah.
fridge, what happens? If I have water in a cup and I put it into a freezer, what happens?
Mm. Mm.
If I have water
Yeah.
and I put the water into a freezer, what
Yeah.
happens to the water after some time? It changes into ice.
Changing us. Yeah.
Yeah, what the water changes into ice. So we call it the water has changed from liquid to solid. We are coming to science now. Water
Mm.
has changed from liquid to solid. So water is
Yeah.
liquid, ice is solid. Okay,
Yeah.
very good. So we call this inflational, a change in form. So we have a word like age, then we add an
Age.
ing, it has changed
Age.
in form. Okay,
Mm.
obviously there is a change in form. That you know, there is a
Yeah.
change in form because we added something. Okay,
Yes.
there is a change in form. But this one, it doesn't make the word negative or positive. But with the derivational affixes, it makes the word opposite. A unhealthy become healthy or healthy become
Yeah.
unhealthy. So it changes the word into a different meaning. Are you getting it? But this one is not like that. Age and aging is the same thing. Age is the noun, aging
Yeah.
is the adjective. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
And sometimes it can also be a noun. We call it gerund. And maybe
Ge-
I've taught you this one before. Gerund. Okay.
Gerald. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Gerund means nouns with ing. Nouns with ing. So when I go to the dictionary, it will tell you that this one is a noun. Look at it. Aging. The dictionary will tell you it's a noun. Let me go to the correct noun. Okay, can you see?
Yeah. Yeah.
Aging
Yeah.
noun.
I just
So
yeah.
we call this one ing noun. So
Now.
ing
Yeah.
nouns are called gerund. Gerund, okay? So
Yes.
gerund are nouns, they are nouns with ing. Gerund, this one. Okay, I want to show the meaning. Definition and example. So what's this? What is the meaning of gerund? Can you see?
Yes.
So a gerund is a verbal that is a verbal. It's a mistake, man. Sorry. A gerund is a verb that ends in ing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yes.
we call this one gerund. Gerund. Okay. Let me
Gerald.
go
Yeah.
to the dictionary and show you the pronunciation. Gerund.
Yeah.
So this is the pronunciation. Gerund. Gerund.
Gerald. Yeah. Gerald.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ing verb. Ne? So inflation. Let's go quickly so that you read on your own later on. Okay. So we have
Yes.
done four. Okay.
Yeah.
Three S and ing. Okay, on that. So the
Yes.
ing changing the word.
Change.
So verb,
Yeah.
it changing the verb to present participle. So it changed the like writing, eating, dancing. So it changes the verb to what you are currently doing. What are you doing? You are learning. I have to add ing. Learn, learning. Steady, studying. Okay?
Studying.
I
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
add the ing. So what you are
Yes.
doing now. So we call this one verb present participle or present participle verb. Okay?
Yeah.
Present participle verb. PPV. Present participle verb. Let's go to the next one. So the next one is we can add a gerund called, please watch this one carefully. We can add a gerund called ed. This one we have done a lot, I don't want to talk so much. What happened to ed? When you add ed to a verb, it changes into the past tense. Want, wanted,
Wanted.
go,
Yeah, yeah.
went, eat, ate or ate. So it changes the word into simple past tense. Okay, so I don't want to give an example. This is very simple. Okay, ed changing the word into simple past tense. So example is let's give more example like cry, cried. Okay, so
Yes.
these are some of the example of what do you want. I want a banana. Yesterday, what did you want? I wanted. I wanted. So changing the
Wanted.
verb into simple past. So this one is very simple. I don't want to go
Yeah.
more. Then we are going to take the next one. The next one is called en. En office. En. So this is also very simple. So when I have a word like write, okay,
Like.
I can change this one into this.
Later.
Then it become written,
Yeah.
right?
Later. Yeah. Later. Yeah.
Written, okay?
Yes.
Good. Written.
Later.
So you see this en is there. So this one is changing the verb into simple past perfect participle. Past perfect. So we have to know that we have A, B, C. Okay?
Yeah. Yes.
So this one is the actual one, which is right. Okay? Then
Yes.
B is the middle one, which is wrote. Simple past tense.
Wrote.
Wrote.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
this one is the written.
Later. Yeah.
Reading. So
Right.
American
Wrote.
don't say
There.
written.
Yes.
Reading.
Yeah.
Okay? Reading. Like these are reading. Okay,
Letting.
so this is what we're talking about. So we have talked about, we are left with two to go. Two. Okay, that one is the one I'm going to tell you that we have already done it. So I'll use the same example. Very simple. I'll use the word gardener.
Gardener. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So garden is a noun. It's a place. So it's a noun. A noun is a place, name of a place. So when I say gardener, I become a name of a person. So this this changes the place to a person.
Yeah.
Gardener. So
Gardener.
gardener, your father is a gardener. So I use your father as an adjective. The
Mm.
gardener qualifies your father. So it becomes adjective. So we are saying that
Adjectives.
the
Yes.
ER changes the word into adjective, changing a
Adjective.
noun into adjective. The ER,
Yes.
adjective comparative. This is called adjective comparative. For example, let me give you another one. If I write best,
Best.
this
Yeah.
is the highest one. If I write good,
Good. Best.
this is the first.
Better.
You are good. If I want to compare you to somebody, I will say you are better
Better.
than
Yeah.
you
Better.
are
Yeah.
better than Jim. For example,
Yes.
you are better than Jim. Hunter Janai,
Yeah.
I'm just making an example there. So I
Yeah.
use the word better. So you see the ER is there. As soon as I brought the ER, it becomes comparison. So I'm comparing you and Jim. Comparing. Okay. So we
Yes.
call it
Yes.
adjective comparative. Adjective comparative.
Adjective
I'll
comparative.
resend the note to you again. So we are going
Yes.
to the last one. So the last one, you see that the EST. See, I use the best.
Best. Yeah. Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
I want to say hot, I say hottest.
Hottest. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So I have to
Hot.
use EST.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about EST. So when we use the
Uh,
EST, it is
mm,
still adjective, but this time it is not adjective comparative. it is called adjective superlative.
Yeah.
So we have two types. One is the word, two is the comparative, then three is called superlative. So let me make it so you can understand it more. Sorry. So I'm making the table. Okay. So this one is called word. I learned this when I was in class 3, elementary school class 3. Then this
Yes.
one is called comparative.
Comparative. Yes.
And this one is called superlative. Super. You just remember the word super. Superlative.
Superlative.
So if I
Superlative.
write a word like hot,
Hot.
what will be here?
Hot.
Hotter.
Hotter.
Hotter. What about here?
Hottest. Hottest.
Hottest.
Yes.
Hottest. Okay.
Yeah. And
I want to give a last example there. Now I'm going to confuse you. I want to see if you can think. Beautiful.
beautiful.
What should be here?
Comparative.
Yeah, comparative. What should I write? Beautiful. What should I write here? Beautiful. What should I write here?
Beautiful. Beauty.
More. I use the word more.
More beautiful. Yeah. More
Yeah,
beautiful.
more beautiful.
And
Okay.
most beautiful.
Very good. And most
Beautiful. Yeah.
beautiful.
I see.
Okay. So we use the word UST to make the word adjective superlative, EST. Eh? But when you use the ER, we make the word adjective comparative. This one, ER. Okay. So this is, I think, is very. So we finish with this one then. So remember, derivation is getting something from something. Okay. Derivation.
Yes.
Okay. We got a gardener from garden. The inflational means changing in form. Change in form. Healthy become unhealthy. Okay. Unhealthy. So inflational means change in form. And we said we have 8 types of inflational. We look at 3 S's. Okay. Then we look at ED and ING, making 5. Then the other 3 are EN for past tense, perfect past tense, written to car, running to car, ran to car. Then we have ER also for comparative adjective and EST for superlative adjective. Okay.
Yes.
We have 20 minutes left. So today I prepare 2 lessons which you want to discuss. So I'm going to ask you which one then we discuss then. The first one is I prepare for types of verbs. Then from verbs we continue with transitive and intransitive verbs. Then I also prepare for articles. In Japan, almost all the schools, when they are doing the articles, they don't mention some. They just say articles are a, an, and the. So I'm going to give you the extra one which normally they don't teach in Japanese schools. Okay. So we can do either of them. If you tell me in 20 minutes we can do half, then we'll do a half another time. So which one do you want to do? We have articles and types of verbs. Which one do you want us to do? Articles and types of verbs. If you choose, then we can start. Which one do you want us to do? Articles and types of verbs.
Yeah, so verbs.
Which one? Choose. You have to choose one.
Articles
or types of verbs. Which one do you want to
do? Article.
We do the article. Okay. So we are going to do the article. Let me write it. Article. Okay. So here, article in dictionary it has 2 meanings. Article can be a piece of information that you wrote down. We call article. Where is your article? Did you finish writing your article? This is not what we're talking about today. Today we are talking about grammar article, articles in grammar, articles in English grammar.
Yeah.
So in English grammar, basically we have two types of articles. This very simple topic. We did this when I was in class 4. So we have definite articles.
Definitely.
So it's a definite, it means that it tells you a specific thing. So definite article, or like I say, specific article. Specific. Okay.
Specific. Yeah.
Then we have indefinite article. Indefinite.
Indefinite.
So indefinite. Okay. So we
Yeah.
have come back to our topic. We have come back to emphasis. Do you remember when you put a word in front of a word, it's called prefix. So
Prefix. Yeah.
there's a prefix in. So in makes the word negative. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Last time we stated that this also dis, this also
Yeah.
make a word negative. Do you remember?
Yeah. This
Discomfort.
is remember. Yeah.
Continue your work. Discontinue your work. Don't continue your work. Okay. If I
Yeah.
don't say don't continue, I will say discontinue.
Yes.
Okay. So this and in makes the word negative.
Yeah.
And
This
also
is
and. Also and.
negative word.
Are you
Yeah. Negative
happy?
word.
No, I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy. Okay. So these three makes the word in, and this. They make a word negative or opposite. So these are the types of article we're going to look at. So we have definite article and indefinite article. Is that
Yeah.
okay? Now let's go to the definition of article. Very simple. I told you I did this when I was in class 4, elementary school. So article definition is very, very simple. One, is it specific?
Specific.
Two, or is it general? General,
General.
eh?
General. Okay.
General.
General.
So we are saying that an article tells if a noun, an article tells, shows if a noun is specific or general.
Yeah.
That's all. So,
Yeah.
so that's the definition. Eh? I will send the screenshot and send to you. An article tells if a noun is specific or general. That's the definition. Now let's go to the function. So we're looking at types of article, definite and indefinite. Then we look at definition. It tells whether or if a noun is specific
Yeah.
or general. So another way you say if a noun is definite
Different. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
or indefinite. Very good. Indefinite. Okay, good. Now let's
Yes.
go to the next one. So for the next one, in English, whenever you are doing grammar topic, there are two things that always come. Three things. One
Yes.
is types of what you are doing, like verb, types of sentences. Two is definition, definition. Three is function,
Function.
function, function.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
last one is example sentences. Okay,
Example sentence. Okay. Okay.
so let's look at function. Function of article. Article, what do they do? So I'm going to give you a very specific function, okay?
Yeah. Function.
One, it tells us how many there are. So how many there are? How many there are? Let
How
me give you
many
an
there?
example. It tells us how many there are. Example, how many there are. So example is,
Got it.
I can say, um, a banana.
Example. A banana.
Then I can say some rice. Okay.
Yes.
So, I use the word some. Watch here. I use the word some because rice is uncountable. We'll do this one later. Rice is uncountable now. We don't
Yeah.
say, do you have a rice? No. We don't use a with uncountable nouns. So I will give you the grammar later on. Eh? Let's go slow by
Yeah.
slow. I don't want to come in with a different idea. So when I say some rice, it means many. Okay.
Yes.
When I say a banana, it means only one. Okay, so
Yes.
an article tells how many there are. Okay, how many
Yeah.
there are.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next one. So that's the definition. And also another example that I can give is if there is the word or the
Oh,
word and. So remember this, these two words. Whenever these two words are used in front of a noun,
yes.
these
Yes.
two
Yeah.
articles are used in front of a noun, it means that there is
Yeah.
only one. There's only one. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go to the second function. The second function of article. Function. Ah, okay. The second function of articles. It tells us whether the noun in a question, okay, that one we already said. So it tells us whether the noun is specific or general.
General.
Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
tells us whether the noun in question is a specific one or just one in general. So for example, we say it tells us, let me make it simple. It tells us, it tells us, it tells us if the noun is specific. If
Specific.
the noun is specific, then I have to use the,
So,
okay,
yeah. 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 Yeah.
or general, or general, okay. So if general, then I have to use word like an, or, some, or a.
Specific.
Okay. So these are the two functions of article. Two functions of article. Now let's go to the first type of article. We are going to start with indefinite article.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Indefinite article. Maybe we'll finish the indefinite article, then we'll do the other one another time. Indefinite article. Let's
Yes.
go over to indefinite article. Indefinite article. English has three indefinite articles. Three. So let me put it here. English has three indefinite articles. Two
Yeah.
for singular. Two for singular. So singular. This one they don't teach, so I want you to pay attention. Two for singular, okay? Then and one for plural. So one for plural.
Plural.
So we are saying that in English there are two. In English we have three indefinite articles. Okay, three
Yeah.
indefinite articles. So two will come here. You said two for singular. This is a and an.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then also we are saying that we said three, so one is left, right? So one for plural. So here, let me make a note here. Not only plural, Dakedo. We also
Yeah.
have uncountable. I just said that one before. Uncountable.
Countable.
Uncountable nouns. Good. Uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns. So I will explain later. This topic is very interesting. We are going to do many serious English grammar rules. Serious one. Many people are making mistakes. So we are going to say that this is some. So these are some. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's move on. Today we cannot do the second one. We'll do only the indefinite article so that we can take our time. So next is we want to know how to choose indefinite articles. How? How can we choose? Many people make English mistake along with this. How to choose indefinite articles. So how to choose
How to choose
Indefinite.
indefinite? Yeah.
Many people make mistakes. Many English teachers. How to choose indefinite article. Nobody is perfect in English. We have to keep on learning. We have to keep on studying. So if you think you know English, you always make mistake. Nobody is perfect. So how to choose indefinite article? We'll take you one point by one after the other. One point. We'll take it point by point. Okay. So point
Yeah.
one. If you want to choose indefinite article, you have to think about gender of the noun.
Gender of a noun.
I don't know. Do you know what is gender? Let me write it in. Gender.
Yeah.
You have to think about the gender of the noun. Gender of the noun. So when we talk about gender, we're talking about male or female, right?
Yes, 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 yes. Male, yeah.
We have to think about this. We will take it later. Eh? Number two.
Yeah.
If you want to choose an article, you have to think about its spelling.
It's
This is not possessive. Here people make mistake a lot. I'm not using possessive. Today we learn aphysis. Aphysis can be possessive. This is not possessive. This is it is.
yeah.
The it is, then I'll bring the apostrophe, right? So if I don't use
Yes.
apostrophe, let me write this one for you. I want you to study this one. Let me write for you. So if I say it, sorry. Huh? If I say it, this one is going to be, I know you know this one, but the second one maybe you don't know. It is, okay.
Yeah.
Then if I write this one, no apostrophe. It means possessive. Okay.
Yeah. I see. I see.
There should be only one S. Possessive. Last time we learned that English they don't bring double
Yeah.
spelling. Do you remember? So
Yeah.
it should be possessive. Okay.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
its spelling. You have to consider its spelling. This is very, very important. You have to consider its spelling.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. The reason is that, okay, I will talk about it later. Now let's just give the point. Number three, we have to think about the spelling of any adjective that come before it. So you know, adjective normally come before article. For example, I will say it comes the article comes before adjective. I can say a red apple.
Yeah.
A red apple. Is an article. Red comes an apple. So red is an adjective. Then apple is a noun. Okay.
Yeah.
So a
Yes.
red apple. Okay. So we have to think about the adjective that comes before it. Okay. So
Yeah.
we have to think about this spelling of any adjectives. Yeah, spelling of any adjective that come before it. So number three is adjective. You just write any adjective. Talk about it later. Adjective. Okay. Its spelling, gender, adjective. This is how to choose. Can I go on? Let's go to the next one. The next one is very, very important.
Yeah.
So the next one, number four. The next one is that you have to listen to the very next word. After the article, the next word,
Yeah.
you have to listen to it. Okay. For example, if
Yeah.
I say a sugar, a rice, no. Okay. Can you
Yes.
give me a glass of water? Okay, because I use a glass of water.
Glass of water. Yeah.
Can you give me a water? We don't use that one. Can you give me some water? Some water. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, water is uncountable. So you have to listen to the word. You have to listen to the very next word. So very next word. You have to listen to the next word. Listen to
next
the
to
next word.
so
Listen to the next. Listen next. Oh, I'm making mistake. Sorry. I want to say listen to the next word. Sorry. Let me start again. Sorry. So number. Listen to the next word. That's what I'm talking about. Listen to the next word. We'll look at an example, then you understand what I'm talking about.
to the next word.
Do you know why they say listen to the next word? It's very, very simple. If I say apple, it starts with A, right? Apple. So it means that I cannot use apple. I have to say an apple.
An apple, yeah.
If the word starts with a sound of a vowel, we use an. If the word starts with a consonant, sound of a consonant, we use a. Okay? So that's why I listen to the next word so that you can choose the correct article. Then let's go to number 5. Number 4, ne? Number 5. I think 4 is up to 4. So the last one says that you have to listen to the very next word. Why? If it begins with a vowel sound, use an. If it begins with a consonant sound, use a. Now we're talking about that already. So that's it, ne? So now we're finished with how to choose indefinite article. How to choose indefinite articles. So basically, we have 4 types of articles. 4. We have 4 types of articles. We have an, a, the. This one they never teach you some. Every school they teach an, the, a. Only the 3. Some they don't teach. Because if you joke with some, you are going to make mistake in English, so they never teach. Some is very difficult. It's a very serious grammatical rule you have to follow. There is a serious grammatical rule you have to follow. You have to abide by. You have to stick to. That is why they don't use it. So they teach you only 3. Now let's go over examples. Now we go to the examples. Examples. The time is all up. So let me try to finish the examples so that we can end it. So with the examples, don't write anything, just listen. I will send a note to you. First example is if you want to, let me see if you can answer the question. I want you to answer. I'm going to write them. You have to answer them. So I have a word like man, monkey. I'm going to write all of them. Then you answer. Apple, elephant. Okay. Then we have, okay, let's do this one first. Then I want you to use the word a. Or an. So use these 2 words in front of this. Okay? So what do you think the first one would be? The first one. A or an?
Yes, okay.
Yes. What shall we use? Which one do we use? A or an? So we say that a is because it starts with a consonant. Listen to the next word. Rule number 4. The next one is monkey.
Monkey.
Next one,
Apple.
Apple, because it starts with a consonant vowel.
Yes.
And elephant starts with a vowel. Okay?
Yes.
So now we'll finish with the examples. Then we go to next 3. Then we'll finish. Next one is the plural nouns. Plural nouns. Yeah. Same under indefinite article. So let me write here. Plural. This is where in school they don't teach you. Plural nouns. They don't teach you. At school they don't teach you. This one they don't teach you at school. Gakko as Benki, or they don't teach you. Okay. So with the plural nouns, for plural nouns, the indefinite article is some. So we are going to use a some. Some is used for plural noun. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
And it can be followed by any adverb. So when you use a some, it is followed by adverb. We will look at the example. It can be followed by adjective.
Yeah.
When you look at the example sentence, you understand it. Then it can also be followed. It can be followed adverb and adjective.
Okay.
Then also we have uncountable. This is very, very important. Uncountable. It can be followed by uncountable noun. So if you use a some, you can use with uncountable nouns.
Uncountable. Yeah. Uncountable.
Okay, now let's look at the example. First, I want to do. Can I clean? What I just wrote, I want to give you some examples so that you'll be able to understand it. So we said that it can be followed by a noun. So example is some man. Okay, it can
Some
be
men. Yeah.
followed by plural noun. Okay, it can be followed by. So this is what I write here for you. Plural noun followed by a plural noun. Okay, plural nouns. Men is a plural. Singular is man. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Then another one is it can be followed by an adjective. Example is some cute monkey. Some cute kawaii
Some cute
monkeys.
monkey. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Some cute monkeys. So this is an adjective. It can be followed by an adjective. We just said that right now. Okay. It can be followed by an adjective.
Cute monkey. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Then the last one, it can be followed by an adverb. Some very ugly. Some very ugly hats. I think in Japanese, ugly means, sorry, I made a mistake. There's no apostrophe, sorry. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Hats. Yeah.
Some very ugly hats, ne? Kawaii kunai no boshi.
Yeah. Ugly is.
Ugly.
Yeah.
So the word ugly, see, ugly is an adjective, right? Very. So this is an adverb. Adverb.
Okay. Do.
Okay. So this one they don't teach you at school because of some is very
Yes.
complicated. There's a grammar rule we are going to look at. Yeah? So this that we are going
Yeah.
to the last one, then we finish. The last one is other rules for indefinite articles. Other rules. So these are rules for indefinite articles. If you want to use indefinite article plural, then it should follow by plural nouns like men, some mangoes. We don't say some mango. We don't say that. It should
Yeah.
be S. Some mangoes. We
Some
don't
men.
say rice has no plural, so we cannot say some rices. No, some rice. Water, we don't have waters. So you cannot say some waters. No, some water. Some words we cannot use the S to make the noun. Water, we don't add the S, so some water. Can you give me some water? Let's do the last
Yeah.
one
Okay.
that we finish today.
Yes.
So the last one is other rules for indefinite article. When introduce a noun for the first time in a story, when you are introduce a noun for the first time in a story, for example, if you want to introduce yourself, my name is Show.
Yeah.
I live at I
Yes.
live at the market.
Yeah.
So if you want to introduce something for the first time, you say definite article. Oh no, sorry, I made a mistake. I said indefinite article. Sorry. So when we are using the indefinite articles, remember indefinite articles are an, are, and some. Okay, these are the okay indefinite articles. We use them when we want to introduce something for the first time in a story. Okay, for the first
Yes.
time in a story. My name is Shio. I want to use banana. So I like banana. No, you have to say I like a banana. You
Like
have,
a banana. Yeah, I
so
like
we
a banana.
this one when you are introduced a noun first time in a story. If you are writing something in English, if you are introduced a noun for the first time, my name is Shio. I have pen. No, I have a pen. I like an elephant. You have to say
Yeah.
an elephant for the first time you're introducing the noun. So that's the rule. And the last one is when a joke starts out, a man walks into a bar. So when you are talking about a joke, you are making a joke, creating a joke. A man walks. So you cannot say the man walks into the bar. We don't say that. First time you have to say it's general. That emo, Anohito that emotional, nobody knows the man that you have to start with indefinite articles. Indefinite articles refer to the nouns we don't know or mention in a story for the first time. Okay?
Yes.
So
Okay.
for example, you will say, my name is Show, I like a banana. The banana, next one you cannot say a banana, you have to say the banana is very nice. Because you already said a banana nakala. For the next you
Yeah.
have to say the banana, you have to use the definite article. So indefinite article starts a story, then definite article takes over because the story has been introduced. Okay, the noun has been introduced. That's the meaning. So we finish here because of time. We are now going to look at definite article next lesson. Then with the
Yes.
definite article, we are going to look at the reasons, the grammatical rules, how to use the definite articles. Then also we have to some exceptions, definite article, exceptions of definite article, where you cannot use, okay, uh, exception, where you
Yes.
cannot use. So very, very important. So we look at that because of that, I don't want to continue. We'll end the lesson here and we shall continue and fill in the article. So
Yeah.
all what you have learned today, the most important aspect is to know what an article is. An article tells us whether a noun or something is specific or general. Okay, that's very, very important. Then you have to know all the four types. So in indefinite articles we have three: an, and some. But definite article only one: the, the. So the is a definite article and it's only one. So for me to end the lesson, let me go one more time to the dictionary. Then we are going to look for definite article and what it says. So when I type the in the dictionary, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. So it tells
Yeah.
us, can you see it?
Yeah. Yes.
So the, if you look at the dictionary, it says that the
Yeah.
definite article.
The. Yeah. Different
Then it
article.
says
Yeah.
the, the,
Yeah.
the before vowels. Okay,
Yes.
we can use the before vowels. So this sound, the.
The.
If you are
The.
using before vowels, you use a the, the. This is a strong
The.
sound. The. If we are using
The.
the, yeah.
So.
So another one, the,
The. The.
the,
The. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
and this is a long one,
The.
the.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this one is used for consonant. The banana is on the table. We don't say if you say the banana is on the table, people will know you're not a native. We use that one for only vowels, like the orange is a vowel. Okay, if it's a consonant, the banana is on the table. But Because of community, don't worry. If you mix them, nobody care. Don't worry about that so much. So that's it. And let's go to the last. Sorry, I'm taking the time. I wanted to finish now. So there is okay. The and. What does it say? So it said, can you see?
Yes.
So an is indefinite article, and indefinite article, and indefinite article, and it says that an 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 and.
And
Okay.
yes.
So the last one is what? Last we have last two. Let's finish them before we go. Oh, very good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Indefinite article.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it has two pronunciation. You can say A.
A.
A is here. A is here. Sorry.
A.
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 A. A. So the Australian people use ne? Australia ne? A.
Yeah.
Uh. Ah.
Uh.
Americans say ah.
Yeah.
England say This American. Ah. Very good. And A. Okay. Good. And the
Yes.
last one is Sam. Do you remember the last one? Sam. Sam. The last one. Okay. Sam.
Sam. Yeah.
So Sam is used with uncountable nouns. We did today. Used with uncountable nouns. Water uncountable. Rice uncountable. Sugar uncountable. Do you have a sugar? No. Do you have some sugar? Okay. Used with
Yes.
uncountable, plural countable nouns, an amount of or a number of. When the amount or number is not given, there's still some wine. Wine also we don't use a wine. We use some wine in the bottle.
The ballot. Yeah.
Some vegetable. I'm going to buy some vegetable. We cannot say I'm going to buy
Yeah.
a vegetable. No, some vegetable.
Yeah.
Because we don't specify the number you are going to buy the color. Where the number of item you are buying is not known, we use some. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the end our lesson today. See you next time. Bye.
Yes. Thank you.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
night rest. Bye. I'll send you some questions tomorrow about this lesson. I have questions. Article. I will send to you that you
Yeah.
can answer them online. You answer them
Yes.
online, okay? You check the
Yeah.
answer yourself. Don't send it to me. Just try and check the answer yourself, okay?
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.